How you doing? This is Scotty Frazier, Scotty the High Strung Hippie, aka live on location, JD Birds on the water in Weirsdale, Florida, the beautiful location of Awaken on the River, happening October 18th and 19th, right here. And I happen to be sitting here with the owner, Shawn of JD Birds. Absolutely beautiful venue, man. What's going on, Shawn?
Just hanging out, enjoying the breeze.
Yes, man, it's absolutely beautiful here. Thank you so much for allowing us to have this amazing event on your property. Could you kind of go ahead and tell us a little bit about JD Birds, when it started, what the vision was, and where it's going, man?
Yeah. So JD Birds was originally developed in 1936.
Wow.
The first cabin was built, and then that gentleman went off to World War II. And when he came back from the war, he finished building the cabins. And then in 1952, they started putting the mobile homes on. So this was originally developed as a Florida fish camp.
Okay.
And folks would come here like timeshare and stay and
Sure.
fish and enjoy the water system.
Sure.
And over the years, it just expanded on that and turned into a beer and wine establishment.
Nice.
And then they had a food truck serve food. And
Nice.
all in that, there was always a strong connection to the local community.
Yeah.
Lots of biker runs,
Sure.
Community outreach type of stuff.
Sure.
And so there was always music and art that kind of took place here.
Awesome.
And when we found this place, we just wanted to kind of bring it up to today's standard, if
Sure.
you will, and more of the same, but kind of give it a more updated feel.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how JD Birds was developed, and the name came from my father to honor him in life, and the birds symbolized his children.
That's beautiful.
And the connection to the area as well, with over 200 species of birds. So there was a lot of thought that was put into all that.
That's neat, man. And I always wanted to what's it called? Orna something. The bird, when you watch birds. Ornithology, I believe. Anyway, I was always interested in that. Yeah. But the wildlife out here is absolutely amazing. And look behind me, we are on the beautiful Ocklawaha River.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely incredible. And what you were talking about, how it being a beer and wine establishment, I remember you telling me there was a giant hill of something over there. You guys started digging up and you were finding all those old beer cans with like the pull back.
Yeah.
You knew this had been the location for people doing the same thing we're doing now for many years.
Yeah. I mean, even when we were putting the fence in, we couldn't dig 36 inches without finding beer cans.
Finding a beer can?
Yeah, it was like buried treasure of cans I've never even seen labels for, so it was interesting. But in the process too, we've cleaned up this property to make it a safer place too.
That's fantastic. So the event that's coming up, like I said, is Awaken on the River, October 18th and 19th. And it's going to be a gathering, reggae music, vendors, food, fire spinning.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a tie-dye station, all sorts of neat stuff. But you've been really influential and kind of like wanting to build a community, but the reggae music is kind of the central kind of theme. What's the reasoning behind that?
Well, for me, it's just more of kind of a lifestyle. It's a state of mind.
Yes.
And I really just feel like the reggae community embodies a lot of those, goals that we have for our lives, and also what we're trying to put out into the world.
Beautiful.
And it's just, that positive energy really resonates with us, and the diversity of the culture as well,
Beautiful. Well, I absolutely love that, which is one of the reasons why we are so excited to be able to have that here. So whenever people hop on, click going on the event, and this is a camping event. They want to stay here. Where should they go, and what should they do to be able to reserve? Can you kind of just run us through primitive electricity RV cabin?
Yeah. It's a great question. So from jdbirds.com, you can click on ways to camp, and it goes through all the different options that we have, from whether it's primitive camping, you bring your own tent, no power whatsoever, or you could step it up and you can have your own campsite where you get electricity, or you rent bell tents from us.
We've stayed in one. They are freaking cool, man.
Yeah. And those have electricity. You can upgrade to air conditioning in that.
Beautiful.
To cabin sites. We also have RV sites. Whether you have full connections, 50, 30 amp, water, septic, or maybe you might want a boondock.
You can boondock.
Yeah, you can boondock as well. Cool. So there's all those different options, and they can go into ways to camp right there, like I said, and they can go and pick from the calendar section and book right from there. They don't even have to speak to anybody.
Beautiful. That's absolutely incredible. So, folks, you're not only going to get an amazing event, you're also coming to a place that is building a community with like-minded people. Reggae music is a central focus. It's a beautiful thing, and anybody that listens to reggae knows what that means. That means it's a great time full of love and respect and fun. So that's very awesome, man. What can we expect from well, hold on. First of all, I must say orange. It's my favorite color. So the first time I saw this venue, I was like, I'm home already. I knew that. But what can we expect from the Birds coming up here at the end of this year? Obviously, we have our event, and going into next year. Are you looking more like festival type things, random like music?
Yeah. So we're really geared on music and arts.
Yes.
And we got the Cannabis Fest that'll be coming up after your event.
Yes.
And we'll have the Bob Marley annual event.
Yes.
We do 420 annual event.
Yes.
So we're working on some reoccurring events, annual events that we're doing.
Like branded.
Yeah, but
like
just
1, 2,
like
3,
with
4,
you guys, we're open to other promoters coming in. Weddings, birthday parties. There's going to be several areas on the property where we're going to have entertainment stages. We're taking an old classic RV bus and turning it into a sound stage that'll have a DJ booth and a band stage. Yeah, green room inside.
How cool is that?
And we're going to have a geodome that will be able to host private events and more stages for our festivals and stuff. And that one will be completely pixel mapped and air conditioned.
That's wonderful.
And it'll also be a great setting when we do health and wellness events where we're doing like yoga retreats and meditative type of stuff where it's an all-encompassing. And that venue is going to be called Hemispheres.
Oh, what a great name,
so
man.
We got a lot of great things that are coming up. Also having the boats slips and drop here. We sell gasoline. So this is just a nature lover's, paradise. It really
100%.
is.
And the beautiful thing about this is our nonprofit, Sacred Eye, the ones that are putting on the event, speaking my exact language with everything you just said. So talk about building a community. It starts with people. The right people, I believe, are at the foundation. I think you're doing a beautiful thing, man. Thank you so much for this property. And like you said, other promoters, anybody, an event, a birthday, a wedding, anything, a male review. You know what I mean?
Micro wrestling.
Yes, exactly. Anything you want to have, JD Birds, JAYDBIRDS, on the water, not on the river, on the water. Check it out, JD Birds. Google it. It'll all come up. Shawn, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come on, man. Much love. Can't wait for the event in October, brother.
Love us. Bye.